Okay, so I've just popped up for a couple of hours work on the roof today, and the plan is to take that outer skin off. So I'm just going to leave the inside for a little bit. I'll come back to cleaning that up, and I'm just going to try and get that skin off the outside just to see what needs to be done in order to repair it. Okay, so I've just taken out all of these bolts here. Basically what they are is, I don't know if you can see that, but there's a rubber washer and a metal washer on either side of that, and it goes through the roof with a spacer like that. So essentially what I've done is I've left them, oops, where did that one come from? From over there. I don't know if they're all the same length or anything, so at the moment I've just left them in order. So taking that one out and put that one there, that one, that one, and also on this side. So you can see they're just under there like that. And that one will be for there. That one for there. That one. And that one. So what you can tell is this thin skin is being held on by these rivets. So I have seen some other bolts under here, which I will look at taking off, but I don't see any other way of getting that off other than drilling out those rivets. Okay, so I've drilled all of those rivets out. Let's just put that over there. And I'm just going to try and pop the top now. I've undone all of those bolts under here. Oh, see, they're coming out. You couldn't get at them before, I couldn't get at them before, but now they're just coming out there, you see, so I've got to be careful when I pop that off because they'll spring out. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got 3. I'm sure I'll find the other one in a minute. Probably, yeah, there's the other one. Okay, so let's do that. Put those there. There is one in the middle here which isn't coming out very well at all. I just need to drill that. See if I can get it with a smaller drill. Strange one, that is mega hard, that. Okay, well anyway, I'll do that in a minute. Maybe I'll need the angle grinder. But let's try and pop this off. It really is that last one in the middle, holding them all on. There's those washers there on this side. You can see those last. Ooh, what's that now? See if we can ease that up with something. Where's that screwdriver? careful. There we go. That's it. So, more of those little nuts there. It really is just that last one in the middle there. Right, I'm going to get the angle grinder to get that off. Okay, so that was amazing. That was really hard. That I needed a really sharp drill bit to get that last rivet out. Maybe it was a steel rivet or something. But anyway, I think that was the last one. And I'm now. Oh yeah, look at that. That's just lifting up now. It was literally that last one that was holding it on. Perfect. Look at that. Cool. So let's just see if I can lift this up. There's another one of those nuts, you see. That was the fourth one there, and all of the washers should be coming off as well. Put that there. Now then, this is going to be a little bit tricky to get off because it's huge. I'm quite tall and long arms, but I don't want to bend it. Okay, how best to do this? Let's move it that way. Over there. Now if we stand it up. Oh dear, that doesn't sound good. Wow, look at that. Oops. Okay. I don't know how much of that you can see, but that is the underside of a safari roof, which has probably just come off there for the first time in, I don't know, 50 or 60 years. Look at that. Cool. Lean that up against there. Oops. Right. Okay, so just having a look at that then for the first time. Where are the little washers and so on? So those are the screw holes there, the fixing holes. Here, there's one still in there, there, and there. And it's quite cool to see this for the first time. So seeing those vents from the top, all this rubbish along here. So that's what I was after. Those little, what's that? No, that's a thing. Along those washers there. I need that. Let's have a look. Need that. Any more? Did they fall off anywhere? I'm missing all of those bolts still. Look at that, some rubbish down there from years ago, most likely. Right, let me put those back over here with the rest of them. So actually there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One's missing. Where is it? Where is it? It'd be funny. There it is. There you go. Excellent. So that's the last one there. So how many washers? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're missing 3 washers. Are they down there? No. On the floor. Yeah, I'll look for those in a minute off camera. A bit boring to look for washers. Anyway, so that is the underside of the safari roof, and you can see here the damage there. There's actually quite a lot of damage there. I don't know what that is. It looks like it's been hit with something. But this crease is pretty severe. So, as I said, what I'm hoping to do is heat that up, flatten that back as much as possible. And I've got a contact who can weld aluminium But I'm wondering if I can do it with solder, lead solder. But we'll see. Some of you might be thinking I'm absolutely mad trying that, but that's something I can do on my own. And yeah, we'll see. If I upload this before I actually do the welding, then or the soldering, let me know what you think. But that is the roof without the safari part. So anybody else who's doing this, I know I've inspired a couple of people, or a couple of people who are subscribed to my channel, to do this, as well as the sides here. So anybody else taking this off, so there are little nuts underneath here, nuts and bolts, which actually, yeah, there you go, they've fallen off as well. So make sure you don't lose any of those, because they've got a very small rubber grommet to them. So there's 4 at the front, at the back, and then 4 at the front. And as you've just seen, you have to drill out all of these rivets. And I'll count them in a minute and let you know how many there are. Okay, so just clean that up a little bit. And I mean, these are the fixing points, as you can see. 3, 4 across there. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of these won't come out at the moment, it's sort of corroded in place, but I'll get that out in a bit. And you can see basically where those runners on the underside here of the safari top just basically sit and rub on the top of this. So that's how it goes. Looks actually pretty good. I'm wondering now if how far I go with painting. Cleaning up these windows as well. These rubbers aren't that bad. I mean, I'll probably end up doing them, because while this one looks absolutely fine. It's got no cracks in it whatsoever. The one on the other side has perished here on the corners, as you can see. So that one will definitely need doing. But having watched a couple of videos on YouTube about doing that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse apparently to do those. But I'm wondering actually whether I need to paint this or not. I reckon if I were to polish it, with T-cut and then some polish, it would come out pretty good. That definitely needs painting, because obviously I've got this piece of damage here, and on the basis that I'm not going to see most of this when it's done, I will see. I'll probably do this one first, and then see if this actually needs doing. If the paint colour difference is too much and it looks silly, then obviously I'll do it, but I'll be able to save a huge amount of work if I don't paint that as well. Okay, so I've actually decided to take both of these out, because although this one here on this side isn't as bad, there is some cracking down there, and I think, doing all this work and not taking them out would be silly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put something underneath here, so that if I do drop that piece of glass, am I going to drop it? Oh, I might. Okay. Let me just find something to put underneath. Oh, well, I haven't got anything. So I'm going to just take it out like this. So what you can see is here you can get a corner here of this stuff, and then peel. It's quite satisfying actually peeling it away. It's like a two-part thing here. So peel those away, and oh no, yeah, okay. So that is. So this outside one joins at the top, and the person who did this joined these ones, this one at the bottom. So quite interested to see how this comes away actually. So absolutely don't want to break this glass. Interesting. I wonder how that comes out. Maybe I just need to break the dirt seal going around it first. You can hear it sort of cracking. You can hear that? There you go. this comes out. Not easily, that's for sure. He just pushes out from the top or something. Just gonna get that moving. It's not that easy, and I really don't know how strong these pieces of glass are. And I definitely don't want to break one of them. I have a feeling it's just literally going to pop out at some point. No, it's past there. Aha. Right. Probably isn't the right way to do it, to be honest, but I guess it's a way. And then maybe just, whoops. Yeah, there you go, look at that. So that is a pretty perfect piece of roof glass. They're called Alpine windows. And that is perfect. Just taking that off. There we are. As I say, it's perfect on the back, but then you can see the perishing just on that one corner there, on that one. So I'll be replacing both of those. Okay, so packing up for the evening now. Got the top of the hard top over there, or the top of the safari top over there, and that back up against the wall. I've got all the nuts and bolts out, so the next stage is, and also got the other window out. The other window came out really quickly. The first one I tried, which I videoed, took a little while, but this second one came out very swiftly. So the next stage is to do some ordering, so I've got to order some rubbers for the windows, and then I've got to start on making some repairs on this part here.